Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War 3 Kingdoms here today on the channel. We're going to be starting episode 6 of my Zhuo Let's Play campaign. Here today, we're going to be fighting the strategist himself, the governor of the East, Conron, has come just outside Liaoyang, and we're going to hopefully throw him back like many more before him. In the last episode, we threw back Liu Bei and his famous generals. Before that, it was Cao. Conron here today thinks he can have a crack at the tyrant. We're going to surely show him. So guys, if you're excited for the episode and want to ensure more Zhuo content on the channel, the best thing you guys can do is to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far and where you would like me to expand and conquer. Got to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me an early access code for Total War 3 Kingdoms and making this Let's Play possible. We are also using the records mode for 3 Kingdoms, if anyone was wondering. So, we're currently about 43 turns into our Let's Play. We seem to be really holding out well in the small city, the former Han capital of Liaoyang. Obviously, the capital now is Chang'an. But for some reason, the AI just keeps on trickling down one by one. We are back at war with Yuan Shu's faction, also Cao. We defeated him a couple episodes ago. We've also defeated Liu Bei in the last episode, but Conron here has pushed up with a lot of archers. He is a crossbow heavy faction. He's got some really good bonuses for them, so we're going to have to watch out. But looking at this army build, due to our cavalry supremacy, we're going to run these guys down like water on rock. We're going to absolutely smash them. Now, let's have a look at my diplomacy. So, diplomacy-wise, we are still very much at war with most of the East. I have actually made a peace treaty with Sun Jin, the Tiger of the South. I actually had my brother, Dongmin, push over here, rallying up some forces, just have a full stack here. I was actually prepared to go to war with Sun Jin and take the toolmaker here, which they took from the Han Empire, my vassal. But they decided to sue for peace with me, so I was like, oh, okay, so I'm going to accept that. Settings, I'm at war now with Cao and the Yuan faction as well. Shao is up there and Shu, his son's further in the south. At the moment, everything is doing alright economy-wise. My intimidation is currently slowly going down, but once we beat Conron, we should be okay. We can't negotiate anything through our quick peace deals either for now that I'm interested in. We're slowly but surely continuing up to hit Emperor, and looking at my court, my line is secure through my 5 biological children. I have 4 sons and a daughter, and also my stepson Liu Bei. So the Dong dynasty is secure for now. So let's chuck a quick save. Actually, faction council. Let's invoke the council, matter of fact. So mission issued. Move any character to the following province. Okay, that can be easily fixed. Settlement administration. Settlement administration. Okay, so they want me to upgrade my settlements where I can. Okay, that's easier said than done. You can actually move north here. I will put you on a forced march. Yep, and we've already completed that as well. 10 satisfaction for Liu Bei. Liu Bu. They're so close, Liu Bei, Liu Bu. So we get a retainer. Whoa! Support from the soldiery. Minus 10 retinue upkeep faction-wide. 8. That's increased our... Wow. Okay, we're getting 800 per turn now. My replenishment and satisfaction. That's fantastic. Okay, you can push here. I do not trust the tiger in the south, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him. We shall send Dongming back to the trade port of Liaoyang. And it does look like the others are mustering slowly. But regardless, let's now push Conron and have our first battle against him. Okay, so we are outnumbered by about 1,000. Supposedly, our forces are evenly matched. Our advisory predicts a valiant defeat. Really? I would massively disagree with that. A couple of things to take note of. They only have 3 units of swordsmen. They do have a lot of archers, and they've got some really good crossbowmen, so we're going to have to close the distance quite quickly. We're going to have to be very aggressive. But heavy cavalry-wise, look at it. We're going to be able to surround and envelop them quite easily. We've got very good swordsmen, Tian swordsmen. We've also got some axe band and just some basic militia. We've got spears to combat their very light cavalry anyway. And looking at their generals, like Con Ron is good, but he's only a 5-star commander. We have Liu Bu, we have Lu Bu, and Dong Zhuo. So we're also going to get a minus 15 morale for the enemy, and yeah, let's start this one here today. So let's fight Con Ron, throw him back, add his soldiers to the mass amount of carcasses that litter the river and valley of Liaoyang. I think this might be even the same map or a similar zone as where we defeated Cao Cao. Looking already, most of my army's actually at the river. They're actually in the clearing. So if we can push and close this distance and not get funneled there, we'll be alright. But let's get stuck into the battle. We are outnumbered by about 1,000, but I believe we shall prevail. Okay guys, welcome to the battlefield. So we're currently in the snow-covered rice fields. It is absolutely chilly here today. Look at this snow atop battlefield. Fan-bloody-tastic. We have the man, the myth, the legend, the tyrant, Dong Zhuo at the ready. Pushing further to our center line, we have the red mist, Liu Bu, with his trusty seed, and we have Zhang here as well. So looking at the terrain, we could very well get funneled here if we're not careful. So let's get all my swordsmen here, and we shall aggressively try and push up. Let's not get sort of stuck in the water here. We want to try and match their front line. So they've got one long strong front line, and then they've got their cavalry as well. Okay, so we'll move you here. Okay, archers, move you here as well. We essentially want to try and close the distance as best we can. So this will be these guys here as well. And we'll reform you here as well, keeping Dong Zhuo in the center. Okay, cool. We're probably gonna have to reform up anyway, as we're gonna have to push here. But we have the blue and white banners of Con Ron. We haven't actually fought a sort of blue-colored faction. So let's see where Con Ron is. Randomly generated generals. No one really to take too much of a fuss off. But here he is, Con Ron, one of the governors that you can potentially start off with in 3 kingdoms. Banners at the ready. He's picked a good battlefield here today. If he really goes aggressive, he could cut us off a bit here. We'll be right. Okay, let's start the battle here and quickly give out the orders. So, I want all my swordsmen, like I said, to try and match their front line. So go like here, say. Yeah, it's really... yeah, it actually could be a lot more than that. I want to have the ability to pull over. If I can. So like that. Yeah, that's what we sort of want. Something like that. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's try and close this distance down as best we can. Make a stock standard formation. I'd be curious to see if we can double time here quickly. We are attacking them at the end of the day, so they could very well not attack me, but we'll see how we go. So get everyone to double time, and we'll move Dong Zhuo up as well. So let's push out and see what happens. They'd be smart enough to close the distance. But they're not. Alright, move up into position, men. I don't like how that you're going through the water, but if you need to, so be it. Doesn't look like their army's reforming at all. That's fine. I've just noticed from the last couple of battles, they're not in range good. Yeah, they got a slight high ground. A little bit, a little bit. Okay. So once everyone's formed up, I'm tempted to charge. They do have skirmisher supremacy, and if they individually target a unit, they could very well wipe us out. So I think we should be incredibly aggressive from the off, close the distance before they get the chance, and go for this. So allow 2 units to be essentially able to envelop. That's like 3. I think that's too thin. So try and make it like... yeah, something like that. Like that would be perfect. Allow everyone to go up like this. If they can, if my archers can get to here, that's fine. Keep the general at the back. And we'll start trying to flank with my cavalry now. Alright, everyone, make ready. Go. It's time to close the distance. Charge for Zhuo. Everyone's pushing up here now. And try and close that distance. Right. Make sure you're out of archer range, but you guys need to get around the back. Their crossbows are already in range. And they're already trying to start to pick us off a bit. Right, push here then. Okay, we are moving up slowly but surely. It's taking a little bit of time. Okay, our archers aren't in range. I don't know why, but these guys are not going as quick as I would have liked. I guess it's the snow, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's slow things down a bit here. For the love of God, try and weaken up their units here. Like, right, you hit this. You hit that. Go for this. Okay, move you up a tad. Okay, so get everyone to engage a unit while everyone else flanks. Man, they are really struggling to move up here. I don't know why there's such weird pacing. Okay, pin this unit here. And then we'll get, say, you to hit that. And then get you to swing further. You can hit this clearly. Same with you. Get Lu Bu around the back. And see how they answer. So they're charging at their cavalry. They seem to be reforming this. I think it's it's snow as well. It is slowing down our movement somewhat. Alright, push for this. Flank. Okay, good. You're pushing this now. Crikey, you need to get to this center line, or otherwise I'm not going to do very well. Push for it. Excellent. It's going to take precise movements this fight, if we're going to win. So push where you can, guys. Continue on the initiative. Go. Alright, push. Right, how well is everyone doing over here? They're hitting swordsmen. That's not the best idea, but That's okay for now. Okay. Allow Zhuo to go into this. And allow this to go out. Their center has broken. Fantastic. Come on, men. I'm going to tell everyone to go off guard mode now. Give chase. That's what I want. Okay, pull back. This unit here is holding for now. Phew! I don't know what happened there. They were on a forced march. I don't know why. I'm just so surprised how optimistic they were for a victory. Like, even though the forces were evenly matched, they did incredibly poorly. We did exactly what we needed to do there. We essentially nullified their greatest asset, which was their crossbows. For a RONG campaign, if you wanted to play as that for yourself, they're very crossbow focused. And yeah, they really should have tried to skirmish us a lot better. Yeah. You try and push up and try and keep us down in this narrow corridor. They held the line, didn't get an effective amount of pull back there. I can't afford to lose Zhuo after this. Yeah, they didn't get an effective amount of crossbow shots off. Okay, I want to try and run down Conron, but his other generals seem to be baiting for his longevity here. Okay, everyone else is here. Yep. Yeah, so the only unit we've got close is you. Oh well. Try and run down as many of them as possible, because there's a lot of full-flung units over here. Alright, you push for this. From what I've noticed, it is a little bit sticky, because I personally don't click down here. I just drag and click specific units. But it just seems a little bit sticky compared to previous Total Wars. Who seems to be holding out? These guys here. I think it's got something to do with the icons. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Push here as well. Alright, let's continue to speed everything up. Every cavalry unit should be running down at least someone. And if you're not, I'll be disappointed. But we've beaten Conron. What a fool to think he would be any different from the legendary warlords and their generals of Saosa, Liu Bei, Zhang Fang. Like, why would he think otherwise? Overextended himself, brought a poor army. I still haven't been able to be overly aggressive in the last couple of episodes. I keep on asking you where you'd like me to expand and conquer, but everyone seems to be coming for me. We're probably going to be able to peace out here, force a peace with Conron, make some secessions, and they're going to pay me for this pain of an ass of a war. Alright, they're now gone. Yeah, we did really well there. They did take a fair few of us. I was a little bit worried and shook there as we were pushing up. But we finished them off in the snow-topped rice fields here today. Let's claim victory on that note. A close one, supposedly. Okay, so how many men do we have remaining? 2,449, and he has just shy of 700. So looking at his stats... Oh, wow. So their crossbows did alright. 129 for one of them. They weren't running at maximum efficiency. They didn't have enough swordsmen to hold either. Wow, Lu Boo. That's the highest kills I've seen. 760. Zhang got a decent amount as well. My heavy cavalry, 350, 65. Man, heavy cavalry in Total War 3 Kingdoms, mark my words, is so good. It's so satisfying, those cavalry charges. It kind of reminds me of the cavalry I like in Shogun 2. Man, my swordsman did really well when I asked them to be aggressive. 84, 73, 29. My archers did well under the circumstances as well. 182, 173 compared to theirs. That was a good victory against Conron. Okay, guys, welcome to the battlefield. Conron has been defeated. We killed one of his generals on the battlefield. We lost 700 and they deployed 4,000. This is not a close victory. We have absolutely decimated them here today in the field of battle. We're going to take the replenishment. And he's just fled. Has he fled out of range? Even though he's on a forced march, in my opinion, he shouldn't be able to flee because of that. So let's go with a night fight again, and let's run down the last of them. We killed one of his generals. Apparently there's a 0% chance of him being taken. Oh, no matter, we're going to defeat Conron's army here today, which sailed up the Yellow River foolishly, and Zhuo is going to throw him back into the river from whence he came. Oh my god. 800 in the bank as well, and my intimidation is still going up. Okay, so we've killed his general. We haven't even been able to... killed in battle. Yeah. One of his generals died. Alright, no matter. Okay, phew. So, we've defeated Conron. So, looking at diplomacy, only some of the major powers that we haven't defeated in battle is, of course, Sunjian. Matang, I don't want to do that, though. The Bandit Queen and King, we haven't defeated. Yuan Shao, we haven't fought. Gonso San either. We've defeated Conron, Liu Bei, Cao Cao, and Yan Shu. So we've actually destroyed the majority of the important characters in the Three Kingdoms. Conron, the mercantile mastermind, will accept peace. Good. Let's force this through. So, peace. How much will you give me for that? They would give me 400 for peace. Settings we're at war with so many factions, it's worth doing it, even for this small amount of finances. We've gotten massive amounts before, but making peace with Conron is a smart idea. So, let's make peace with him. Now that we've destroyed his army, he's open to negotiations. So, is anyone else interested in peace? I've spoken already about the Hansu dilemma, as I would rather support Matang over him. Okay, cool. Let's move you back here. We can nearly fulfill one of those missions eventually, upgrading one of our regions where we can, but we just need to save our moolah. Okay, you need to push back here where you can. You can go on a forced march, and you can go to the trade port of Liaoyang as well. Okay, my intimidation is at 43. Excuse me. I don't think I should spend any of it just yet. Okay, cool. So we're making 1,000 per turn. Can I spend this, or should I wait? Okay, so looking at my construction pool, now that I have a decent amount of finances, we can fulfill one of these missions by upgrading one of my cities. So it's going to cost a bit in some of my central hubs. Up in the north, it's 3.8. I think down here, settings are at the border with Sunjian, the tiger. Oh, okay. We probably should upgrade there in the south. Okay, it does look like that is the banner of Yuan Shao. One of his generals has encroached into my territory. No matter. I'm sure I can deal with you. Let's push back to the city of Liaoyang. Take some replenishments. If they were to push here, do I need to move out already into a better position? Okay, so we have a reform pending as well. Let's go on to this. I've sort of already gone up the registry of land and population due to you get some really nice buffs here. Money is a massive basis on Total War, but what I really like is up here, -8 corruption. That's really good. Public order +3. That's really not a bad attempt as well. Maybe getting that is better. We're not dealing too much with bad public order. And even that we did before, it's actually to our benefit. So I think I might do that. Yeah. Even though there's some really nice touches here, trade rights and expanding further up this way. Yeah, let's get public order +3 everywhere. Satisfaction, character salary, even going all the way up that way, the principles of Wu would be beneficial. Okay, so you're currently still continuing to get your way to the port of the trade port, and we'll move you back here as well. We don't have 3,000 in the bank just yet to spend, and now it's been another turn. Has my quick deals changed at all? Does anyone want to negotiate with me? No, not by the look of it. Okay, so we've got a decision to make here. There is an army of Yuan Shao pushing in. 3, 2, 4. It's nothing too crazy. If I was to try and get here, would get there in 2 turns. If I was to force march, it would be... it'd still be 2. And it would make our replenishment null and void. Let's at least attempt to push here if we need to. But it could be a bit of a bait. I'm not entirely sure. You're pushing here as well. Fine. And we're going to save up. We're making 1,000 per turn because we've got a really good buff somewhere. Oh, they can't even get there anyway. Okay. Military access. Hyunsu. No, I'm afraid. The thing is, right, I can give it to you, yeah. There's no real issue with me giving it to you tactically or strategically on the actual campaign map itself. What I'm more so worried about and hesitant is pissing off my already good relations with Matang. He leaves being destroyed of the Yellow Turbans. And sparring sessions. Dongzhou and Lubu. Okay, that's now been done. Cool, let's chuck another quick save at the top of the turn. Okay, my army's still getting back to the trade port here. Okay, so let's spend that 3,000 here, just in case Sun Jian comes back. And we can't really spend much more. 900 for the craftsman there, yeah, let's do that. And do we push for the lumberyard, or do we try and push for you yourself? I'm just looking at the time. We've probably got enough if we have to play another battle here today. But settings is a randomly generated general, we'll see. Balance of power. Oh, it actually... I forget it says there in this new Total War. But I'm worried if there's someone else lurking here. Yeah, let's push for it. Let's throw back this army, see how we go. Oh, we actually cut through the bushes. We actually cut through the tree line. Okay. Can we continue on the initiative? No, we can't. We've still got range, though, to pull back. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. Oh. Okay. What's with this weird bait and push? Why are they making me run around the countryside? Okay. I'll push for you here. Yeah, why are you trying to make me work for this, you bugger? I'm built for short distances, not for marathons. Right, yeah, why are you running? We're nearly at full strength now anyway. Like, if we go force march, we can get back. Yeah, that'll bring us in a safer position. Okay. Making me run around like a fool. Okay, so it's still 4 turns before that gets upgraded. That's going to give us a wealth of security. Okay, let's allow Dongmin to go back to a safer march, and we'll allow him to push down the Yellow River and try and rally up with us. We've got a spare recruitment slot here, so let's bring in some swordsmen. We haven't got trebuchets in my army. We haven't even needed it. Like, we haven't had any epic, massive sieges, because the enemy characters just keep on coming into my lands and we're gobbling them up. We will eventually start conquering more provinces, but it's just been like individual battles a lot. That just sometimes happens in Total Wars. Sometimes you have ridiculous amount of sieges, sometimes you have a lot of field battles. I personally prefer field battles. But it's not like we've had a choice for sieges. So looking at this army build, 3 units of spears is fine. I think we need more swordsmen, just like assessing this. So let's get another lot of swordsmen. But I've got to be careful about the upkeep, because it is artificially inflated due to one of these missions here. Oh. What are you doing here, Martang? He's foreignly trespassed. It's currently just sort of meh, our relations with him. But getting further, better quality relations with Hyunsu might start an ember. Yeah. He's got 2 territories further at the back here. Okay, well, let's chuck another quick save, and we'll end the turn and continue. See what happens. I don't think much else is going to happen in today's episode. So, you've declared war upon me. That's fine. That's you up in the north, in Hidong. Copper Mine. These, that's the faction that previously rebuilt and re-established the population here in the desolate Liaoyang province. But that's alright. Okay. So we're at war with them. How far away to get to Liaoyang? And what about you? Okay, let's move back to Liaoyang then. Quite easily. Oh! Yuan Shao is on the border here with another full stack. Luckily, I brought that other army down. Okay, well, let's allow Dongmin to rally up here. Let's get another sword unit here, and it looks like, depending on where he moves, he could move westward, he could move over the river. We might be having a fight against Yuan Shao, adding another, crossing another player off on the hit list, I'd say. Oh well, no matter. Quickly have a sneak peek at quick deal diplomacy, and everything's pretty much the same. Okay, guys, well, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching the defeat of Con Rong. We've beaten Cao Cao, Yuan Shu, and also Liu Bei on the open field. We haven't taken their territories just yet, but as you see already, after the defeat of Con Rong, Yuan Shao has now popped up. So it looks like we're going to have a battle in and around here. It's actually fine and quite cool and interesting, fighting and destroying the legendary warlords. Hopefully we can peace out with some of them and then actually start hoovering up territory. We're slowly but surely building up our economy as well. So thanks for watching. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.